Hey, folks. Dave back here in Studio B. Hoping you're having a good holiday. Hope you had a good Black Friday. Hopefully you did. Hopefully you had some fun on Black Friday. I did a little bit of buying. I didn't go as crazy as I did last year, but I definitely bought some things, and we'll talk about that on the upcoming show. And also, let me see. I still might pick up a couple of things. There's still a few things I'm looking at that I said, I really should go and pick up another season of that while it's on sale. I'm a sucker for sales. I just am. I don't know how else to say it. I am a sucker for sales. So anyway, but let me get back to the game here. So what I'm doing here is a kind of a little hybrid project here, okay? I'm 1979. I'm going to be playing Pocket Pennant Run. However, I'm going to be using the Digital Diamond Baseball Game Companion, because you can use Digital Diamond as a companion, as I showed the other night, and it works fantastic. It is just so fun. It is great. So that's what I'm going to be using tonight. So if this is going to upset you, okay, if you're going to be mad or upset with me that I'm playing Pocket Pennant Run inside a Digital Diamond, then maybe this isn't the video for you, okay, because I'm going to be using Digital Diamond quite a bit for my cards and dice replays. I like having a helper of some sort, so this is kind of going to be a helper for me. But again, it's some people that bothers. So if I'm not playing Digital Diamond, I'm playing Pocket Pennant Run in Digital Diamond. So if that bugs you, then this ain't the video for you. Also, you know me, I'm a casual baseball guy. I enjoy playing baseball, and I'm a very casual guy. And if you're going to pick apart anything I do in the game is why is this guy this or why that guy that, this is probably not the video for you either, because I play and I have fun. I just flat out have fun when I do this, and I do the best I can to keep it fair for everybody. But for me, it's a fun thing. That all being said, I think we can finally get down to the field and get going here. Now, there's one thing here I really want to show you guys that I'm really, really excited about. And, again, we may or may not have Mark on the show to talk about this. One of his videos showed something really, really neat. If you notice, all my guys here, okay, all the players and even the batter, Rick Miller, you see what they got going on? They have the Pocket Pennant Run qualities, if you will, or ratings. Okay, so Abbott the pitcher, 5CDA, that is Pocket Pennant Run. So now I put in these two teams to see how it works out. So now I don't even have to look at the cards. I have the cards here in front of me for Pocket Pennant Run, but I have them on the screen. And it took me, 5-10 minutes to pop in these for the guys I have. And so now everything's right on the screen. This is so cool. Okay, and so we're going to try that tonight. And I also got my notes to put in the manual stuff here. I'm still learning this, so it's going to be a slower game tonight. But we're going to have fun. This is actually opening day of 1979, California at Seattle. And I probably have the wrong Seattle thing in here, and I know I do. I screwed up. I knew I'd screw up something tonight. Hey, Ron. I knew I'd screw up something tonight. This is probably not the correct Seattle ballpark here, but I'll get that fixed. I really wanted to kind of show off the helper tonight. I wanted to show off the Pocket Pennant Run ratings in here. So the visuals will suffer a little bit tonight as we have the wrong field for Seattle, but bear with me here. Again, I'm a casual baseball guy, and I'm just going to have some fun. All right, so let's kick things off. So we have Rick Miller up. And on the mound is Abbott, and that is Glenn Abbott. Now, Abbott, as you can see, he can go 5 innings before he gets fatigued. He's a C pitcher. He has D for control ratings and an A defense. So he's really good on the defense there. Leave T-Mobile Park. Yeah, I screwed that up there, Cleveland baseball fan. I thought I had this all set. I had the logos, the players. I did everything up real nice, and I come in here and I was like, oh, that's not Seattle. So again, just bear with it. I'm using this for the helper. So again, Abbott's going to be a C pitcher, and Rick Miller is going to be a B batter with C power. He's got C speed and B defense. So it's really kind of neat that I put the Pocket Pennant Run ratings, or whatever you want to call it here, on the players. So I have the cards here, but I don't even know how much I'm going to need them until I swap guys out. Also, what I'm going to do, if there's somebody that played in this game that I don't have on my card here, there was a lot of guys in here in Digital to Diamond. They had a ton of players here. So if by chance I don't have someone here, what they suggest to do is I'm just going to roll the dice of Digital to Diamond, so he won't have Pocket Pennant Run ratings. He'll just have the digital to diamond rating. So if that comes up at all, that's what I'm going to do. Kind of way around it, and I think it's a beautiful way around. All right, so let's go. Rick Miller's going to hit. We got some Pocket Pennant Run 2.0 here on the channel. All righty, so we got a C10. So that's going to be off the batter check. We have a B batter. Ooh, that's a B11. We got a power check, and his power is it's only a C and it's a 2, so that's not going to be very good at all. A C and a 2. Let me make sure I did that correctly. Yeah, his batter, it's a C2 on the power, and that's going to be he pops it up. So that's going to be a pop-up. So I think a pop-up is going to be, I think that's a P, right? I'll go to my pop-up here. Fly out. I haven't done a pop-out yet. Hit by pitch. I wonder if they have a pop-out. Infield pickoff. Hit by pitch. I might just have to do a fly out. I don't know if they have a pop-out here. Of course, right off the bat, this is going to be fantastic here. So I'm just going to go fly out. So that's going to be a C2 is a fly out to 2. So we're going to call it just a pop-out. Oh, illegal command. Oh, boy. P2? P2? Pops out to the catcher? Okay, it is P. Okay, just like that, it's a P. All right, we're learning all the time. All righty, so Rick Miller pops this out to the catcher. A nice play by the catcher Cox to make that catch. All right, so now we have Ford coming up for California, and that is Dan Ford. He is, what's he tonight? Where's Dan Ford? He's right fielder tonight. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now I have a C3 on my pitcher. That's going to be a defensive check. So this is going to be hit right back to the mound, and he's an A on defense. So an A2 on defense is going to be a ground ball. So let me get this going here. Swing, so it's just going to be a G1. Right back to the mound. Abbott scoops that up, throws it to Meyer, and is 2 down just like that. Rod Carew is an A batter. That's pretty good. He's an A batter. And here we go. We have a C5. Oh, C4, rather. C4, boom, with the blow. There's an explosion. To the catcher. And the defense is a B, because I can look right on my screen and see a B. And a B8 is going to be an out. So it's going to be a little ground ball here. And it's going to be G2. It's a little sputter in front of the plate. Wow, so we have a pop-out to the catcher. We have a ground ball to the pitcher and a little nubber in front of the plate. So California comes up, and they didn't do nothing. They didn't even get it past the pitcher. All righty, and they made contact 3 times. How funny is that? All right, so here comes Seattle now. And it's going to be Cruz. Let's see who Cruz is here. I'm not familiar with the Seattle. Julio Cruz. And Frank Tanana on the mound, and he's a B. So we have a B10. That's going to be a batter check. Cruz is a B4. And that's going to be a fly ball in the center field. Coming over is Rick Miller, and he'll make the catch and is 1 away in the Seattle first. And again, I have the wrong field on here. We'll fix that in future episodes. All righty, so Tanana again is a B. B2 control check. His control is a B. And a B8 on control is a base on balls. So Tanana can't find the plate. Yeah, we got a base on balls here. And Stein will take first. Now, Stein's speed is a D, so he's not going anywhere. Not on a D. Yeah, I'm going with the digital to diamond as played. And, oh boy, we got a B11. That's not good. That's going to be a batter check. Meyer's batter is a B3. That's going to be a G5. They're going to get the lead runner. So he's going to hit that to third. So it's going to be a G5-4. And they'll get the lead runner. So Stein is out. Meyer goes down to first. And now there's 2 away here in the Seattle first. We have Roberts coming up. Leon Roberts. And he is our right fielder tonight. Facing Frank Tanana. And we got a B7. That's going to be a lefty-righty check. So it's going to be Tanana is, this is where I need to know this stuff here. I think Tanana's a lefty. Yeah, he's a lefty on a righty. So, okay, so lefty on a righty. So there will be no batter downgrade. So we got, it's B2. It ain't going to matter. Ground ball 3. So it's going to be hit down the first base to Rod Carew, and that's going to be a G3-3, I think, is unassisted. He steps on the bag, and that ends the inning. So, here we go. We're in the second here. Again, there was a problem with the Kingdome. That's why we're playing at this park here. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The Kingdome had issues on opening day, so that's why we're here. Don Baylor is facing Abbott. And let's check the dice roll here. And so Abbott is a C, so we have a C8. C8 is going to be a batter check. Ooh, Don Baylor is a B, but it's a B4. And B4 is a fly out into center field to Jones. Jones will come over and make the catch. And a lot of nothing going on here on opening day, folks. I'm sorry, it just kind of happens. Joe Rudy. I love Joe Rudy. I don't know why. He's always been one of my favorites. Joe Rudy. All right, so we have a C9. That's not good. That's a batter check. Joe Rudy is a C8. And C8 is, oh, man, just missed a hit. That's a ground ball down the third. I mean, I got down the first. And Meyer will take that all by himself. So G3-3 unassisted. Carney Lansford. Come on, Carney. Can you get a hit here? We got 2 out in the Angels' second. That's going to be a batter check. Ooh, this is going to be good for Carney Lansford. Carney Lansford he's a BBB all the way across. So he's got a B9, and that's going to be a single. So Carney Lansford will pick up a single here. And that's our first base runner, our first hit of the game as it goes into center field. Lansford is a B runner with 2 out. Do we try to run? We try to run here. The catcher's defense is a B. So that's pretty good. So if I tried to steal on a B, 1-4 is out. 1-4 is out. 5-12 is safe. So we got a 33% chance. I think I'm going to try to get the guy in scoring position. I like to gamble. So with 2 outs, I don't care. We're going to run. So Lansford's going to run. So he's going to take off on Cox, whose defense is a B. Do you find it easier to score with this game, easier than with replay? I don't know. I'm still getting. This is more. I think this might be a little quicker because you just put in the codes. With the other one, you got to do a lot of clicking. I don't know. I don't know if this is because this is new that I like it, or because it comes with all the seasons too. Even though I have most of the seasons, I would play in replay. I think they're pretty close. I probably should do a side-by-side comparison, but right now I am enjoying this right here. All righty, so Lance is going to take off. Here we go. Lance is going to try to steal, and I need a 5 and above. He takes off, Cox with the throw, and he is out. He is gunned down. So I think he's caught stealing. What is that? Caught stealing 2B, right? And that is that. So they got him. So we went with a gamble. It did not pay off. He is thrown out stealing, but I like to run. I'm a runner. I'm a bunter and a runner. So as Doug stops by, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, by the way. I did get to the gym. I burnt off a little bit of turkey. Not a lot, but a little bit today. And then picked up some games and joined this one here. So again, if you can see it here, I have all my ratings on the screen for the guys. That's really cool. That really makes this game play a little bit quicker. All right, so Tanana is a B on the mound. That's going to be a batter check. And Horton at the plate is a B batter with a B8, and that's going to be a single. So he's going to rip this one, and that's going to go into right field as it goes the opposite way, and he's on base. Now, he's a C runner. No, C defense, D runner. I'm not going to run. The speed is on a D. I'm not going to run. Now, Jones, do I want to drop a bunt now for Jones? I'm going to bring up the bottom. No, we're going to let Jones hit. We're not going to bunt. Jones is going to hit. Here we go. So Tanana is a B. A B5 is a defensive check. This is hit to first base. And it goes down to Carew, who's a B9. And I love how it gets look at the screen and then look over here. I don't have to look at my cards. I like that. A B9 on defense. And that's going to be, B9 is a ground ball, and the runner advances. So it's going to be just a G3-3, I believe that is. So it's going to be hit to the first baseman. So Carew's going to get it and take it himself. I think that's going to be G3-3, and Horton will get on to second, if I'm correct. Yep. Okay. I'm still getting used to that, but that is fun. It's really kind of fun, actually. So Carew, deep in the hole, makes the play. His only plays the first, and Horton sneaks down a second. So we got one away for Paciorek coming up here. I think that's Tom Paciorek. Yep, Tom Paciorek. I think that's how you say it. All righty, so he's facing Tanana. Tanana is a B again. Oh, B12, batter check. And we got a B3. That's going to be a G5. They're going to get the lead runner. So I think this is going to be G5-5. So he grounds it to third, and he puts the tag on, if I'm correct. Let me see if I get that right. Lansford tags out the man. Yeah, that was some poor base running there by the Mariners, and is 2 away. Woohoo. That was kind of cool, actually, I think. All righty, now up at the plate, it is Cox. He's the catcher. And here we go. Tanana's a B7, and that's going to be a lefty-righty split, and it's a lefty on a righty, so that won't really matter. And so we have he's only a D6, and fly ball, and that's going to go out into left field. Joe Rudy's going to come over, and he'll make that catch, and that'll retire the side. So they had a runner on second, and some dumb base running by the Mariners caused them an out. So let's go to the third inning. And does this give you a final box score when the game is over? It does. I don't think it does. Well, I shouldn't say that because I couldn't find a way to export it. But then again, I was only playing exhibition games. This is my first regular season scheduled game, so I want to see at the end what it actually does. It does shoot out some reports. I just don't know. But it does some neat write-ups, too, that I'm going to try to check out after the game, too. So it does some different things. I do really like the box score final output of PC Replay. I do like that. I really do. But anyway, so we have, and I don't know if you noticed this, Matt. Matt is one of the creators of Pocket Pennant Run. Do you see how I have the Pocket Pennant Run ratings on all the guys? Digital Diamond allows you to put in notes, and in those notes, I put the ratings. In fact, I think they actually use Pocket Pennant Run as their example. So I put them all in tonight for these two teams, and now I don't even need the cards, really. It's really kind of great. I could just I printed the cards. I have the cards printed here, but I can just look at the screen now, and it's really kind of fun. All right, so Abbott's on the mound. We got a C12. That's going to be a batter check. Downing is an A batter, but it's an A4. Oh, he's going to hit this one deep in the center. But that is going to be Jones going deep and making the catch at the warning track, and is 1 away. So we're going to go F8 on that one. So Bobby Grich coming up. I like Bobby Grich. And he's going to be facing Abbott. And, oh boy, we have a C8. That's going to be another batter check. Bobby Grich is a B11. Oh, we got some power going on here. And it's going to be, let me see, he's a B11. I want to get this straight. This B11 is power. Oh, he's A power. Woo. A5. He's going to rip a double. Bobby Grich. A double bagger for Bobby Grich because he's an A power hitter. And very nice. Very nice. And he is on second base as he rips that one into center field. All right, so 1 away, and it's going to be this Mullinix guy. I think it's Rance Mullinix, right? Let me see here. Yeah, Rance Mullinix. He's a C batter. I screwed that up. Okay, so he's actually a C. I'll have to fix him. Oh, no, he does say C. I'm sorry. C, 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 D. Okay, I did get that right. So he's a C batter. So we got a C pitcher and a C batter. We have a C5. Lefty-righty split. So Abbott is a righty, I believe. Yep, he's a righty on a lefty, so there's no split. So I go right to the batter. So I got a C9. C9 is a single. All righty, so Mullinix gets a hold of this one. And he'll single. And Grich should go to third base. Yes, he does. Okay, it's automatic. Okay. And so now runners at the corners for the Angles. For the Angles, Rick Miller coming up, the top of the order, against Glenn Abbott. Here we go. It's a C versus a B. And we got a C3. Oh, this is going to be chopped to first base. Oh, it's a 1. It's going to be easy play. Even though he's a D1 is going to make the play. Ground ball, double play. But, yeah, so he's going to go ground ball, double play. So he's going to go 3-6-3 double play. How about that? He'll get back to the bag. So ground ball, 3-6-3. Does that give me a double play? Yes, double play. All right, so I don't have to put in DP after that. So they get out of the jam, and we go to the bottom of the third here in Seattle. Well, actually, not in Seattle. Remember, we had a problem at the Kingdome, so we had to go to a different ballpark. That's my story, and that's what I'm sticking to it. All right, Tanana still on the mound. He's facing Downing, and Downing is his first. Where's Downing? Where is Downing? Oh, no, Downing's a catcher. I get that wrong all the time. It's Mendoza. Is this the Mendoza line that Juckett keeps talking about? Is this the legendary Mendoza? It could be. I bought Digital Diamond on Steam, Sports Time Machine. Whether you need it there or not, I'm not 100% sure. But that's where I bought it, and I do like having it on Steam because it does all the automatic updates. The Steam, I really like having everything stuff on Steam. I really do. And Bernard stops by. Good to see you, Bernard. Hope you had a good turkey day. If you do the turkey thing. It is the legendary Mario Mendoza. Hit around 200 every season. Okay, good. It's good to know. That's good to know. All righty, so Mendoza at the plate. Tanana, we got a B4, and that's going to be a defensive check. So it's going to be hit right back to the mound. Tanana is a D3, and he will come up with a play. So Tanana will scoop this one up from Mendoza and a G1, and he makes a nice play. He throws the runner out. Okay. Some of these you don't need to put 1-3. You just need to put 1. All righty. Now it's going to be Jose Cruz. Now he is 0 for 1. And, oh, no, I want to click here. He flied out. One thing I noticed about this game, it's got its little quirks. Like you can't, if you click on the name, it brings up this, which is the same as clicking on him here. Okay. But if you click on the picture, that's when you can pinch hit and pinch run. And that's the thing that screwed some people up, is that it's kind of weird that there's a couple different things to click on. So the picture is the key when you're at bat. So just keep that in mind. All righty, so we have got, yes, you know something what I'm going to do here? I'm going to go to my menu. I want to change this here. I'm going to go fix colors. Yeah, so that should go back to green. Yeah, I like this as a green, not a white. I had it as batting colors, but that was kind of confusing. So we'll just go green. Doug, is this new Digital Diamond Baseball? Yes, it is. Yeah, well, it's new to me. It's the version 10, and I just picked it up 2 days ago, and I really, really like it. The game itself is fine, but the ability and all the seasons they have to use this as a companion or as a helper is phenomenal. The customization, adding pictures and logos, I really, really am enjoying this so much, and we're hoping to have him on the show. And, all right, let's get back to the game here. So Tanana on the mound with 1 away, facing Cruz. So we have a B4, and that's going to be another defensive check. This is going to be hit to center field. Rick Miller coming in on the B2, and he will easily make that catch in center field. So it's a fly ball, center field, F8. And there we go. Again, I love having the ratings on the field. I'm probably going to do that for most teams that I play. It's just so much easier than looking down at the cards. You just look up at the player. Boom, you got your ratings. You just got to memorize what the ratings are. And so far, I've done okay with that. I know defense is at the end, so that makes it helpful. All righty, so Tanana pitching to Stein. Is it Ramstein? Look, my shirt. Ramstein. No, it's going to be Bill Stein, not Ramstein. I think it's Ramstein. We got a Randy Stein as a pitcher, and we got a Bill Stein as a batter. I wonder if they're related to Ramstein. B8. We got a batter check coming off of Stein, a C9. And he'll rip that one. He'll get it out into the outfield for a single. And Stein is on as he hits that one into center field for a hit. So with 2 outs, Stein is on. He's a C runner. He's not going to be taken off. Okay, he said it's been around for a while. Version 9 and 10 made great strides. Yeah, that's what Ron said, too. Ron said that even 10 was phenomenal. So I don't remember the early ones because I didn't play them. I had my eye on this one for a while, and I'm kind of glad I pulled the trigger. $20 on sale on Steam. I think it's I've got my $20 out of this already. All right, Tanana. This time it's a 7, and it's going to be a lefty-righty split, so it's lefty on lefty. So Meyer drops from a B to a C, and a C2 is a G5 double play. So it's going to just hit it over here. So it's going to be G5-3. All right, so G5 maybe? I think G5 will do it, right? Ground ball to third base, and a nice play by Carew. And that does it. All right, I'm going to have my my inning break here. So we go to the top of the fourth. And again, I'm playing Pocket Pennant Run in Digital Diamond Baseball as the companion. And both are working fantastic. They these two games work so well together. It's really fun. Okay, so Abbott on the mound. Hey, Abbott. He's facing Ford. All righty. Where's Ford? Dan Ford. All right. I'm still learning these guys. Even though it's 79, I should know them. I didn't know the Mariners that well. We got a C7 here. So that's going to be a batter check. Oh, this is going to be good. We got a B10, and he's going to hit this one a long way, and that's going to be a single. They'll hold him to a single, but Ford is on base. Now, he's a C runner, so I don't think we're going to do anything with that. So as a C runner, we're going to leave him right where he is, and we're going to it's Rod Carew. Yeah, so Rod Carew we're going to let hit. Rod Carew, an A batter. Oh boy, Abbott. Tough time here. A C11. It's going to be a batter check. An A4. Oh, fly ball. And potential tag here, but the man has to be on base. So it's going to be a fly ball, deep fly ball to center field. But making the catch is Jones, and Ford has to go back to first base. He hit that a long way, and we've had a couple of those. But anyway. Had to be a diehard Mariners fan to know the 79 Mariners. Yeah, I didn't know them. I knew a lot of guys in 79, especially in the American League. You know, the Cleveland and Detroits and all those guys, because that's who Boston played, and that what was on TV. We didn't have National League on TV out here. Baylor coming up. Abbott, a C8, and it's going to be another batter check. Baylor's a B7, and, oh, man, ground ball 4, but the runner advances. So he hits this down to Cruz. And the only play is to first base. So G4-3. So Cruz going to his left, keeps that from going into the outfield, throws out Baylor, but Ford goes down to second. And I think that's how that works. Okay, so now Joe Rudy. Come on, Rudy. And we got a C5. And that's a left-righty check. And that is going to be, he's going to downgrade. So he's going to go from a C to a B and a B9. Well, a B9 is a single with 2 bases. So, I think it's 1B, and I think we do is it a plus or 2 pluses? Or an asterisk? Asterisk. All righty, so he hits that. Rudy gets a hold of it into left field. Ford will come around to score, and you can see the scoreboard highlight. I like that. Scoreboard flashes red, and we have our first run of the game. Finally, something to cheer about. Here, as we play some opening day California Angels Seattle Mariners Pocket Pennant Run. I'm hoping to make this a longer project. I'm not going to stream everything, but I'm going to play a game of the week, I think, if I can get this game to flow. And so far, I think it is. All right, County Lansford coming up. A C9 is going to be another batter check. B12. That's a power check. Oh, boy. And then we get he's B's all across. I don't even have to look at it, you know. He's a B5 on the power, and that's going to be a ground rule double. So everyone's going to have to stop here, so it's going to be a 2-bagger. So Rudy's going to go to third. He'll have to hold because it's a ground rule double. And now there's runners at second and third with 2 away with Brian Downing coming up. And he's an A batter. Downing is unusual for a catcher to be such a good batter. So Abbott in a spot here in the fourth. Oh, with a C1 control check. D2. Oh boy, we got some trouble here. We got a K drop third strike. I have strikeout with drop third strike, base running play check. If runner on first, automatic strike, unless 2 outs. If batter is safe, non-forced runners advance 1 base. Oh boy, so he drops the third strike. All right, so I need to do a run check. Unless 2 outs. So if runner on first, unless 2 outs. So I think he's got to beat the throw. Base running play chart. So I think he's got to be. I could be getting this wrong because I don't know anything about third strike drops. So it's third strike, dropped it. See base running chart. If a runner on first, automatic strikeout. There's no runner on first unless 2 outs. There's 2 outs. Batter is safe. Non-forced runners advance 1 base. So you know something? The batter is safe. Rudy comes home. So he's a B runner. No, C runner. His speed is a C. So base running C. So 1 to 4, he's out. Unless I check the catcher's arm. I don't know if the catcher's arm comes into play on this. I think it might. So I'm going to use the catcher's arm, which is a B. So he's got a 50-50 chance. Do I take the chance and throw to first to allow the run, or do I just hang on to the ball? He's got a 50-50 chance of throwing him out. I think I'm going to hold the ball. I think I'm going to hold the ball, but I don't know what I would score that. I don't know. No, because I don't know what I'm going to score. I'm going to roll it. And he's got an 11, so he is safe. So I'm going to give him an infield hit is what I'm going to do. So it's a K, third strike. Now, it's probably in here. I probably should do this correctly. So he's safe. Rudy comes home. So drop third strike. Batter is safe at first. So, all right, let's see if we can do this here. So we got to do a drop, third strike. There's no strikeout, wild pitch. No, this is a K drop. So we dropped the third strike. Batter's safe at first. Drop K. Okay, drop K out. Okay. On all 3 commands, force runners advance. Additional batter runner can be specified. So I think everybody moves up a base. If I'm correct here, so to drop third strike, he throws to first. He's safe. Rudy would score. So, okay, drop K. He's safe. Then is the advanced base runner by base? So R1. Oh boy, sorry guys, this is something new here. Safe runner on second, advance 1 base. So R2 1. So R3 1. R2 1. Let's see if that works. Drop third strike. Downey takes off. Rudy comes in to score. Lansford to third. Okay. I think that's what we're going to go with here. The drop third strike with 2 outs, and he beat the run down. So we're going to go with that. Again, I'm having fun here. So even if I mess that up, I'm okay with that because I'm just having fun. So a big drop third strike there by Cox. Downing raced down to first. Rudy scores on a play. Lansford to second. And that's how I'm going to play that. Again, my game, my rules. We got C11. That's another batter check. Gritch is a B1. G6. So he's going to hit that down to short. And that will end the inning. But they get a couple of runs, including one on the drop third strike. All righty. So due up is Roberts and Horton and Jones. Sounds like a restaurant, doesn't it? We got a B2. Control check. B1. Struck him out. Tanana. I think that's his first strikeout of the game. And there's 1 away. Yep, his first strikeout of the game. IID, good to see you. This is version 10. This is the newest one. I just picked this one up. There's no strikeout wild pitch. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not a baseball guy. I see K drop, and he dropped it, and then it says check the runner. So that's what I did. That could be very, very wrong. And if it is, that's okay. Because I'm having fun. Oh, no, B10. This is another batter check. Oh, boy. And so Horton's a B. B2, though, G3. So he hits this down to Carew. And Carew will take this all by himself. And good job by Rod Carew. Steps on the bag for the out. I like the little play-by-play here. I don't always read it, but sometimes it's pretty cool. I heard you could do your own play-by-play, like you can in Action PC Hockey. So I should do that. I should put some of my own stuff in the play-by-play. That would be kind of fun. All right, Tanana facing Jones with 2 away. Tanana, he's got a B2 control check, and that's going to be a B5. And struck him out. Jones goes down on the whiff, and that is that. If that's the way the game went, that's what the game said, as far as I could figure it out. He dropped the third strike. There's no one at first. Even if there was 2 out, you still go. So it just says check the running chart. So I threw to first, and he beat it out. That's what it said. Again, I get all confused on that kind of stuff. Rance Mullenix at the plate. And we have a C5, and that's going to be a lefty-righty split. And nope, it's not. So it's going to be a C10. C10, that's going to be a single by Mullenix. As he wraps one, where did he hit that one? That goes into left field. It goes off the end of the bat and goes into left field. So Mullenix is on. He's a defense C speed. He ain't going anywhere. Rick Miller is going to start things off here. He's 0 for 2. And we're going to have a batter check. Miller is a B5. B5 is a fly ball into right field. And that's going to be all. There's no tag here. He is just too deep on the play. So nice catch there by Roberts in right field for the Mariners. I am having fun. That's what it's called. Like I say, my baseball is a very relaxed style of baseball. Hockey, I tend to get a little bit more serious. With baseball, I enjoy. I know people take it serious. But again, I'm just having fun, and that's what it's about. And I'm learning Pocket Pennant Run, and I'm learning Digital Diamond, and I'm learning all the codes too. So tonight's it's just being fun. That's what tonight is. It's just being fun. And here we go. So, all right, so we got Ford up now. Mullenix is not going anywhere. 1 away. And a C9. That's going to be another batter check. You got a B4, and that's going to be a fly ball in the center field. Jones coming over. Easy catch for Mr. Jones. Dr. Jones makes the catch. And now we get 2 outs here. Kind of a boring game. It's a 2-0 game for the Angels is where we are. And Rob Carew comes up facing Abbott. Oh, boy. This is going to be trouble here. Carew, we're going to power check. C9 on the power. And this is going to be 2 bases. He's going to clear everything. A double bagger, and Mullins is going to score. So, second base, and everyone scores here, right? Yep. Carew ropes this one in the right field. Mullenix comes around. He will score. That's going to be a double for Carew. And that is that. So, all I'm missing is a lip full of Big League Chew. Yeah, remember that stuff, Big League Chew? I got that. You're sticking it in there and all the sugar in there. All righty, Don Baylor is up at the plate. We had 2 outs and a man on second and a run in. And a C4. And that's going to be a defensive check. This is going to be hit to second base. Oh, boy, a B10. Hit down to Cruz. B10, and he will come up with a play with the B10. Barely. Good thing he had defense there. If he was a C10, that would have been a single. So it's going to go down to second base there. We'll go 4-3 on the play. Ground ball 4-3. Cruz comes up with a play. And so now we go to the bottom of the 5th. And it is 3-0 for the Angles. And Tanana, B10. Batter check to Bashoric. B5. Sounds like a vitamin. Fly ball into right field. And Ford comes over and makes the catch. I think it is a little quicker here if Sports Time Machine is still here. Inputting the codes instead of in replay where you got to click and do it. And the other thing about replay, and I'm not knocking replay because I really like replay baseball, is the screen to come up to log in all the stuff, it kind of overlays everything. So it blocks some of what's going on. Here it doesn't really block much. You get that little box, you put it in, and you're done. So I think this is a little quicker and a little neater, although I still like that game there. A cheekful of good old Don Zimmer. That's right. Tanana, we got a batter check here. Cox is a D11, and he's going to get a single out of this. So Cox is going to get a single as he hits this one into center field. I think that's only the third hit of the game. All right, here we go. The Mendoza line coming up. Here's our buddy Mendoza facing Tanana. Oh, Cox is the, what's his speed? It's, D. D speed. No, he ain't going anywhere on D speed. Nope, ain't going to happen. All right, Tanana, a B7, lefty-righty split. No, it's not. A D11, though, is going to be good. That's going to be a single, 2 bases. So Mendoza comes out of nowhere to get that single with a couple of bases. And Cox will race around to third base on the single up the middle. Good base running there by Cox. And we got Cruz up at the plate. And 1 away. And we're going to play infield back. There is a way. What I like about Pocket Pennant Run 2.0 is the fact that you could do a few different things, like running on contact and position the infield. So there's a couple of little strategy things here you can do that weren't in the first one. So I like that they've added that. I think it's kind of optional. I don't tend to play a lot of that stuff, but once in a while I like to throw that in. Excuse me. But with the man on first, we're going to play for the double play. So we're going to leave the infield as it is, up by 3. Okay, we're going to hold the runner, play for the double play. Here we go. So Cruz against Tanana. And, batter check. A B3. G5. They're going to get the lead runner. All righty. So here we go. So it's going to be hit to short, and he's going to come home to get Cox at the plate because it says lead runner. All right. So we're going to go ground ball to, what did we say this was? 5. Right? So 5 is the third baseman. 5-3. 5-2. Sorry. So the third down to, wait. Yeah, to Downing for the out. Yep. So they tag out the man coming home. The run doesn't score, and was a big gamble by the Mariners there. And again, that's what the game said. That's what the game said to do. They get the lead runner, and I have talked to Matt and Craig about this, and they said, yep, the lead runner is the lead runner. And so that is the play at the plate. Cox trying to upgrade his speed rate. Yeah, he needed to. He got tossed out at the plate, although I don't think it would have mattered that the game dictated what happened. All right, we got Bill Stein. No relation to Ramstein. And that's going to be a batter check for Stein, a C4. And that's going to be a G6, and they'll get the lead runner there. So we're going to go, so I guess we could go 6-5. Ground ball 6-5. Says the lead runner. Doesn't matter with 2 outs, but we'll make the play here at third base, and that'll do it there. Let's keep everything consistent. So we go to the 6. Now, Abbott is a 5. And I like it. It's on the screen. Again, if you've played Pocket Pennant Run, you notice all the ratings on the screen are from Pocket Pennant Run. That's what you can do with Digital Diamond Baseball. This companion is awesome. Awesome. Okay, so fatigue I always have problems with, but we're going to try to figure this out. All pitches drop 1 rating at the start of each inning after the fatigue number. So he's good for 5. And so now we're in 6, so he would drop from a C to a D. That's what it tells me. Okay. They also drop for every run surrendered over a certain number. 4 for starters, 2 for relievers. So he just drops 1. He hasn't given up 4 runs. If the pitcher drops below a D, then all blah 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 blah. So that is that. So you can't. So he's going to be D. He's a D pitcher right now, and he can't drop any more than that. So that's the good news, I guess. So Abbott's a D now. Facing Rudy. Rudy's 1 for 2 today, and he has an RBI. So Abbott with the pitch here in the 6th to Rudy. A D11 batter check. Rudy is a C8. And, ground ball to first base, and Meyer. What a play. Meyer makes it first base. And he gets him, and he takes it himself. Rudy, hot shot down the first base, and Meyer comes up with it. Carney Lansford now facing, hey, yeah, bet. And boy, another batter check here. Carney Lansford, a B3. And he's going to hit this down to third base. And that is that. And there's 2 away for Mr. Downing. Mr. Downing. Okay. Enough of that. 9 is a batter check. A10. Power hitter. But his power is a B. And a B2 is a long fly ball in the center field, but Jones is going to be there, and Dr. Jones comes up with the catch. And there are 2 away now. And we have Meyer. We go the next inning. So we're in the 6th now. So Tanana's in the same boat. Tanana's a 5, so we're in the 6th. So Tanana goes for a B to a C. So Tanana's a C right now, but he's got the shutout going with only 4 hits. So we're going to leave it in Steinbrenner. That's not Steinbrenner, it's Steinbrenner? Oh, imagine Steinbrenner. That'd be something else. All righty, so we have a C10. That's going to be a batter check. And we got a B4 and fly ball in the center field. Rick Miller, who played with the Red Sox. I always like Rick Miller, and Rick Miller will make the catch. And I'm starting to like this code entry thing. I was a big fan of PC replay baseball entering with the mouse. This really is a lot faster, and it's a little bit more funner. And it's more interactive, too, because you're putting in a code a little bit, And, out of the park baseball is at $9.99 on Steam. I thought about getting it. I just haven't played much of the last one. But for $10, I probably should grab it. We'll see. All right, so Tanana is going to C8, and this is going to be another batter check. Roberts, B9. That's going to be a single for Roberts. So he gets on with a single bagger as he hits this one into center field. Oh, I messed up my dice roll. Hopefully you guys can still see that. And now it's going to be Horton. So we get a C speed. So he's not gonna steal. So Horton comes up. See if we can get something going here. A C9. That's another batter check. A lot of batter checks in this one. And we got a B8. And a B8 is a single. So Horton singles as well. So we get back-to-back singles. And now there's 2 on with 1 away. And, Steve Tower stops by. Tanana's in the same boat. So a Tanana, Is it a Tanana split? Is he part of the Jim Dandy at Friendly's? Only you would know that, Steve. Did you ever have a Jim Dandy, Steve? I bet you did. They were good. Oh, here we go. And so now it's, what do we got? 2 on. 1 out for the Mariners as they try to claw back in. And the other thing I like about this game, too, the digital to diamond interface, is you can see that I made the home team white and the away dark. And you can do that in the team editor. So that way there, I always know who's home because I keep the home team white because they were mostly white back in the day. And then the visitors will be dark. That's just kind of how I do it. So that way I know who's pitching and who's in the field. It helps me out, and it gives a little bit of color, and it makes me feel good, and it makes me want to eat more turkey. Oh, we get a C1 control check, and that's going to be a B10 on the control, and he walked him. And now they're loaded. The bases are loaded. Oh, boy. Now what do we do? The carb overload. It was a carb overload yesterday. Yes, it did. I didn't eat a lot of pie. I had 1 piece of pie. But I had seconds on turkey and potatoes. I did. It was so good. My aunt did a great job. The flip side of his strat cut is the Tanana splits. La, 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 la. I never liked that show. I always turned that off. I watched all the morning stuff when I was homesick. Banana splits come on. Channel 56. See ya. Gone. All right. They need the double play now. They are loaded. It is Pashorek up. And he is 0 for 2 today. And just to give you an idea, He flied out. No, fielder's choice and flied out is what he did. All right. Big pitch here for Tanana. How big was that piece of pie? Oh, my aunt makes sunshine pie. It's like a custard pie. Oh, it's like her specialty. It is her specialty. Okay. And here we go. Tanana is a C pitcher against Pashorek. And it's a C1. Oh, it's a control check. So it's going to be a B7, and, it's another walk. He walked home a run. Oh, man, Tanana. My buddy, come on. Come on, Frankie. Come on, Frankie. Oh, he walks in a run, and the Mariners are on the board. And now here's Ronda Layout's favorite player, Larry Cox. And, again, if you're into trains, check out the Ronda Layout podcast if you're into model railroading and stuff. I just watched a video today of a guy that spent $1 million setting up a layout for trains. Pretty cool. And, C8, batter check. Cox is only a D. a D7, and fly ball into center field, and it's a tag question mark. They can attempt to tag. Alrighty. So, excuse me. What do we got here? So it's going to be a fly ball to Miller on a tag. We're going to consult the speed running and the defense. So Miller's a B. So Miller's going to make the catch. Horton's going to tag. And his speed, he's only a D. Holy cow, he's a D. So Horton running home on a tag. And with Miller, he would only score on a 9, 10, 11, or 12 as a D runner. So it's a long fly ball. They can attempt to score. Yeah. So we check the runner speed and the wait a sec. Oh, yeah, the tag defense. Yep. So the tag would come into play here. Yeah, so if he's a D runner and Miller is a B, 1 to 8, he's out. He's not going to go. So we're just going to have to leave it as a fly ball 8. Miller catches that in shallow center, and Horton says no because he'd be gunned down at the plate. So that's how we're going to do that. Drooper, not a dropper. That's okay, yeah. Fleagle, bingo. Okay, he's listening. How do you remember all these banana splits? That's impressive. I like that. All right, here we go. It is Tanana now against Mendoza. Here's our buddy Mendoza. This is our buddy Mendoza. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. And so we have a C7. That's going to be a batter check. A D1. That's going to be a triple play. But there's only 2 outs anyway. That would have been a triple play. So we're just going to go ground ball to third. So G5. And they get out of the jam. So the bases are loaded and the Mariners can't get anything. And so now we go to the 7th where Abbott is still rolling as a D pitcher. We'll let him go for a little bit longer. We'll let him go. We'll have some fun with this. All righty. So Abbott against Grich. And we got a D2. And that's going to be a defensive check. This is hit down to second base. And Cruz over there with the B8 will make the play. And that is that. And I keep talking about how I love the ratings that are on here. It just makes this so fast. You just look at the screen. The last letter is the defensive rating. You look at the blue die, and you're done. It really is super sweet. I'm really. You can tell I'm having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? Can tell I'm having a good time, and that's all that matters. And I might be screwing up. But I am having so much fun right now, and I'm playing baseball. Oh no, Abbott, batter check. Cox is he's a D. It's still got to get some power out of it though, and he's a C power though. He comes out of this with C power, and a C10 is just short. He hits this one a long way, and he comes out with a double. That was almost a home run. For Mullenix. I'm sorry, Mullenix. I get the catcher mixed up. I'm always calling the catcher the batter. I'm sorry about that. So I might have to fix that, actually. All right, let me undo. I have to undo that. I'm looking at the wrong guy, and I've probably done that. All right, so we have a batter check. A C12 is power, and C10, it's the same thing. It's a double. Okay, I'm okay with that. So I screwed up, but I didn't screw up. So it's going to be a double. So a leadoff double double with 1 out here in the inning. What did the other guy do? Second base. All right. I'd like to see what happened. Over the wall of Paciorek in left field for a double. So with 1 away, it's Ricky Miller. Oh, boy, another batter check. B1, though, is G6. It's a double play. Oh, how are we going to score this one here? How about this? How about we go G6? So more bad running here. So we're going to go, how about this? G6, 3, 5. Ground ball to Mendoza, picks it up over to first to Meyer, and they double him off at third base. They double off the runner at third base. Meyer fires it to Stein for the double play. Yeah, That's the great thing about Pocket Pen. It tells you everything that happens. It's really kind of cool. There's not a lot of extra rolls or anything like that. Although, there's nothing wrong with rolls. I love rolls. The more rolls, the better. The names are actually one of the lines of the opening song. That's how I remember it. Okay. And the call on the ice is confirmed first down, Dallas. Yeah. Oh, you guys are too funny. You got a bunch of comedians in here. Hey, the Bruins won again today. Holy cow, they haven't lost at home yet. They're on fire. They really are. All righty. So now we got Tanana, who's a C right now. Oh, wait a sec. Let me check. Oh, if each inning after the fatigue, they keep dropping. Okay, so now he was a B after 5 innings, but as we go to 7, he's now a D. Oh, okay, so Tanana's down to a D. So both starting pitchers are a D right now in 1979. I love the dinner rolls. I just said that. I love dinner rolls. I only had one yesterday, though, but usually I would, I'd fill up on bread. I would. A D1, we got a control check. And a B3 is a strike him out. So Tanana picks up his third strikeout of the game as Cruz goes down swinging. Oh, stop it, PJ. Don't feed PJ any ideas, okay? Don't feed PJ any ideas. Hey, PJ, did Ricassi just die? Somebody posted R.I.P. Dave Ricassi. Did he die? If he did, I'm probably going to do either a McNabb Ricassi game or a Salming Ricassi game if he did indeed die. All right, Stein coming up. Bill Stein, not Ramstein. And a D8 is going to be a batter check, and a C2 is going to be a ground ball down to the third baseman here. I almost said shortstop. G5. I'm still learning my 1 through 9s. I'm getting better, folks. Again, I'm not a baseball guy. Let me bring this over here. I think my dice is a little bit off. All right, Tanana now facing Meyer with 2 away. And it's going to be a batter check. Meyer is a B3, and that'll be hit down to third base as well. So a busy inning for Connie Lansford, and he'll get the out. So we go to the 8th. Abbott's still on the mound. He's given up 9 hits. We're going to let him go for a little bit and see how it goes. King's Hawaiian. I don't know what that is. Is that a pizza? King's Hawaiian? All righty. Let's check the dice roll here. So we got it's going to be a batter check because he's a D. And Ford is a B1. And that's going to be an easy play down to B1. G6. Ground ball to the shortstop. The Mendoza. Mendoza gets him out. All righty. Rod Carew. We have another batter check. A lot of batter checks in this game. Carew is was an A, but an A2 was not going to get it done. That's another hit down the shortstop. So Mendoza is kind of having a busy inning here. Donnie Baylor coming up. Donnie Baylor against Abbott. A D11, and that's going to be a batter check. B7, and ground ball. Oh, good play there by Cruz as he comes up with that down at second base, and that'll end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Tanana still on the mound, giving up 1 run and 6 hits. There's been 1 error on the Mariners, and I think that might have been the catcher there. Rolls to a potato. Oh. Dinner rolls. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm not. I like my rolls, but I'm not. I don't like them that much. I don't study them, except when I eat them. All right, so we got a D4 now. Lefty righty split. No, it's not. So it'll be a B5 for Roberts, and a B5 is a fly ball, and that's going to go in the right field. Ford coming over, and Ford Explorer makes the catch. All right, Willie Horton coming up. He has not done much today, except be 2 for 3. Yes, he is. And you can see that he singled and then singled. So he's got a couple of singles in this game. Facing Tanana, who's getting tired now. We got a defensive check, so this is hit into center field. Miller coming in with the B6, and will make that catch. And that'll be a fly ball out to center field. And I love having the ratings here. I keep saying that. You don't know how easy it is just to look at the screen, look at the last number for defense, look at the chart. It's like bing, bang, boom. All right, Jones coming up against Tanana. All right, batter check. A C2, and that's going to be hit down to the third baseman, Carney Lansford. And Carney says, thank you very much. I'll take that. And that is that. All right, we go to the ninth, folks. This one's almost over. Hope you're having some fun. This is Pocket Pennant Run, playing with the Digital Diamond Baseball Companion, which is super, super awesome. And even though I get the wrong field, and I will get the right field, but there was a problem at the Kingdome, and so they had to switch the game to whatever field this is. That's my story, and that's what I'm sticking to it. All righty. So we have Joe Rudy at the plate, and we have a D5, which is going to be a lefty-righty split. And, yep, so Rudy's going to go to a D9, and it's going to be a ground ball down to Cruz. Cruz has been busy down there at second base, but he'll come up with that one. And that is an out. Carney Lansford coming up here in the top of the ninth. Batter check. B2. And this is going to be hit down to first base. Meyer's going to take that all by himself. And that'll do it for Mr. Lansford. Now Downing coming up. Last batter here in the top of the ninth. We got a D2, so it's a defensive check. So this is going to be hit. And down to the second baseman. Cruz B8, and that'll be a nice play by Cruz over there with the G4. And that does it. It's Downing trying to go to the opposite field. All right, so let's go to the bottom of the ninth. And then when we're done, we'll take a look at the box score. And we'll take a look at some of the reports. We're going to give Tanana a chance to go all the way, unless he starts getting racked up here. But Tanana is a D. You can't go below a D, and we're going to keep him on the mound. Can he go the full distance here before I got to bring in somebody? Let's see. We got a D9, so that's going to be a batter check. Pashurk is a B10. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa, that was almost a home run, but it's going to be a single. So he's going to get on here with a single. And I think now we're going to look to bring somebody in. All right, so who are we going to bring in for pitchers here? Our relief pitcher. This guy, Ferris, is an A. So I don't know if he's a reliever or not, but he's got an A pitcher. He can only go 2 innings. We're going to bring in Ferris to try to close it out. All right, so I think we want to go to the pen. And we want to go to bullpen. We want to go to Ferris. Do I have Ferris? How come I don't have Ferris on here? All right, so what are my options here? My bullpen. What's my ERA here? How come I don't have that other guy? Oh, maybe he wasn't on the team at this point. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's not on the team. All right, do I have Miller? Yes, I got Miller. He's pretty good. So I'm going to put in Miller, and I think I go here. And I think I go okay. And so, yep, there's Miller on the mound now. So Miller comes in. And Doug, rolls too or potato bread? Well, I'm not a potato bread guy, but bread's bread. It really is. All right, so we have Miller on the mound now in relief. 1 on, nobody out, and he's facing around the layout favorite ball player, Larry Cox. And here we go. And it's going to be a batter check right off the bat. Cox is a D8. And, long fly ball. And into right field, but Ford's going to make the catch. He hit that one deep, not deep enough for a tag from first base. So Ford makes that catch, and there's one away. Mendoza coming up. I hate the pinch hit for Mendoza, but he's 1 for 3. So I'm going to keep him in the game because he's 1 for 3. Miller, a B5, a defensive check. This is hit to second base. This could end the game. This could end the game. A B7 down to Bobby Grich at second base. And nope, that's just going to be 1. So Grich is going to go 4-3. And they'll get the batter, Mendoza. Pachorek goes to second. So one more time, the tying runs at the plate. Miller trying to wrap it up here. It's going to be Cruz. And it's going to be Julio Cruz. Let's go. Can Miller get it done for the Angels here on opening day? A B7, lefty-righty split. Miller is a righty. Cruz is a switch hitter. So it's not going to be anything there. So it's going to be just a batter. Check. Oh, but it's a 2, though. A B2. And he's going to hit this one down to first base, and Rod Carew will take it, and that will end the game. And so the final score, it is the Angels 3 and the Mariners 1. So now let's have some fun here, and let's take a look at some stats, shall we? Now, let me see here. Let me go to Studio B for 1 second here. Let's check out some stats. I am going to have to, you're going to have to see my yucky thing here. Sorry for this here. Let me just hide this. All right. Now I'll go back to Studio C. Sorry about that. So let me check out a couple of things here. All right, so the game's over. So we're going to go menu. Oh, let's check the box score. Oh, okay, so the box score is not complete. So that's kind of this here. So let's complete the game. Save and exit. All right, so like to make this game official? Yes, I would like to make this game official. All right, so that is that. So as you can see, we play this one here. This is 3-1. I'm going to fast play the Giants and the Reds, just so we have a couple of stats here. Yep. And, oh, that was 3-1 as well. Okay, so now let's check the box score over here. This is our official box. Okay, this is kind of neat. Game summary. Joe Rudi leads California's offense in a tight battle at Seattle Park, or wherever it was. California defeated Seattle 3-1. Joe Rudi led for the offense, going 1 for 4. Really? California now 1-0. The newspaper box score is, oh, you can export it. Good. You can export it. Nice. Okay, good. And you get your extended box score you can export. You get your scorecard. This is really neat. It shows you everything that happened in the inning, all the codes I put in. I love that. You get your play-by-play, your scoring plays. That is cool. Okay, I'm happy with that now, that you can get the newspaper box score and export that. So that is that. So let me come back here. So we have back at our main screen, the season overview. And there's our standings. I love the standing screen. And, yeah, that's about it. So there it is. We got some leaders here. We only played the one. Oh, I didn't scroll down. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is so cool. All the pictures are there and everything. Oh, man. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Go back to Studio B. Oh, boy. Well, that is that, folks. I mean, Digital Diamond Baseball, the companion is just, that is just so nuts. It really is. It is fun. Just how you input the stuff and the whole bit. It is fun. And so Pocket Pennant, APA, Strat, Season Ticket Baseball, also I'll line up. Anything I play, I can play with Digital Diamond. And I'm going to probably mix up my games. Tonight was Pocket Pennant Run, but that was fun. Thanks for everybody for tuning in here. I got to get some work done now. Someone's been buzzing me on my phone, so I got to get some work done. But the logos I put in, yep, they're just baseball logos that I put in. But you find them all over the place, including the ballparks, which I'll have to fix. But I'll do a little tutorial video at some point on how to import logos and stadiums and the whole bit. It's really easy and it's really fun, actually. So, hey, I'm Dave. You guys have a good night. I have to work tomorrow morning, and then I'm back to college hockey tomorrow night. So if you want to watch some college hockey, I'll put a link on my Facebook page, maybe even Digital to Dice Facebook page as well. I think we got the women's college game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll be live from New Hampshire with some college hockey, if all goes well. So we will talk to everybody later. Again, thanks for tuning in. And Gandalf says, I'm infectious when I enjoy myself. Thanks for the stream. I do. I have fun with baseball. Hockey's my love, and that's my serious one. Baseball, my sweet spot from 74 to 84, I just enjoy it. And I don't get worked up about this and that and putting in guys, and, I just enjoy it. And again, it does come across as enjoyable. And that's why I put at the beginning, if you're going to get mad at me for making decisions in the game, you probably don't want to watch. You want to watch someone that takes baseball a lot more serious than me. So I enjoy this, and thank you for noticing that. So I had a blast tonight. That was fun. I got to get some work done, and I will talk to everybody maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow afternoon in between jobs. Maybe I'll see you guys, because I want to play more of this Digital Diamond, and I need to learn more. I'm learning season ticket baseball as well. And I just got time travel baseball. I got a lot of baseball. This is a heavy baseball year for me as Black Friday. and I got a tennis game too. That we'll do that at some point as well. All right, we'll talk to everybody later. Thank you. Bye-bye.